practiced 3 days last week, gave the players the weekend off, and we spent time recruiting. I was out 3 days recruiting last week myself, Monday, Thursday, and Friday, in a couple different states. It was great to be able to get out and visit with high school coaches and go to a high school game on Friday night. And we know what a great fan base we have here, and we've got 3 out of our last 4 games at home, 2 SEC games, and our in-state rival. Saturday night, primetime television. If you can't get excited for that, I can't help you guys. Injury-wise, Zeb was out there today at practice and threw the ball. Continues to get better. I just say Wanham is questionable. Dylan Wanham is questionable for Saturday night. I would say Jalen Dickerson is very doubtful right now for Saturday night. He'll be able to, he and Jason both, and Colton and Connor, all the quarterbacks, they need to practice well and compete and show that they're the best person for the job on Saturday night. And then from just a health standpoint with Zeb, I think the biggest thing is just the mobility. He can sit in the pocket and throw. He could do that today. He did that today. There's a difference between that and then being able to, if you get flushed out of the pocket or you got to scramble or you got to run. For us, to me, he needs to do something more. He needs to be able to do more in practice tomorrow than what he did today, which today was good. Just keep taking steps throughout the week of practice.
I think Jalen Brooks has been out for a while with the personal issue. Do you anticipate him back for Florida?
No.
And is there a timetable of when you might anticipate him back at all?
No. Sorry.
What do you see as your philosophy as being a head coach and recruiting, balancing the calendar of it all in season, out of season, and how do you kind of take to it?
Good question. I have a feeling I might get one of those. It's every day. I think maybe in the old days you could say not do much, focus on your football team, and then all of a sudden you get out on the road recruiting in December and January, and that's kind of when you start recruiting, and that's not the way it is. You've got to do it 365 days a year.
Just in your opinion, how has the offensive line played this season?
This season, not good enough. I was out recruiting last week and was on our school plane with our fantastic athletic department pilot, Larry Evans, and was kidding with Larry that it's not a good thing when you get on the plane and your starting quarterback and your backup quarterback have both been on that plane that week going somewhere to get surgeries. We've got to get EJ out there more. I think I talked about it. Hopefully you guys were all tuned in to Carolina Calls a couple weeks ago on Thursday night. It's a great 1-hour radio show. If you're not, I highly recommend it. But I got asked that question, and a lot of it is the way that we do things offensively. Our X receiver, we have an X and a Z receiver and an F. And, the F for us is DeCarrion Joyner and Amarian Brown. The Z for us is Xavier Leggett and was Jalen Brooks. And then the X is Josh Vann and EJ Jenkins. So a lot of that, on the simple answer, is Josh and EJ are playing the same position. And
of course it was hard in the beginning, but, we continue to motivate each other every day, even when you're feeling down. When Jason tore his ACL a while back, he went into a real downhill slope, and just being there for him every day, just really just uplifting him, just giving him courage day in and day out, and he does it for me, vice versa. Of course, we got to start off fast. We got to play fast. We got to go hard straight from the get-go. We can't wait until the second half to actually start playing. It's really just out physical, play hard. I don't think nobody in the country plays as hard as we did today.
He's been, since the beginning of the season, he's been there. So, he knows what's going on. So, as an offense, third quarterback up, we just got to trust him. For the most part, just got to go win one-on-one plays. It's SEC football. It's always going to come down to one-on-one plays. So, it don't matter who we play. It doesn't matter who we play. It's as a SEC football team, ACC receiver, it's always come down to one-on-one plays. So that's pretty much what I seen, and it's going to be a great game. So.